In this video, I will be sharing with you the challenges, the difficulties, the struggles of immigrants here in Canada. Yes, I know we all want to come to Canada because Canada will give us a better future and better lives. But I want you also to be aware of the struggles that you're going to face. I want you to be aware of the difficulties that you're going to go through. You can prepare beforehand so you can know what to do and how to face these difficulties and challenges when you arrive here. Remember, when you know how to face a challenge, life will be more easier for you. I'm currently standing in front of Moncton University, and as the video goes by, I will tell you how I found myself here in Moncton University. Hey guys, welcome back. So the first thing we want to talk about the struggles of immigrants here in Canada is employment. Nobody is saying you're not going to get employment here in Canada. I only stated that it's a struggle because when you come here to Canada from your country or from wherever you're coming from, your plan, your assumption is that you will get that professional job you were carrying on or you were working back home in your country or whatever country you're coming from. But that's not the case when you are here in Canada. When you come to Canada, you need a Canadian experience where you can actually land a good job. And for you to get a Canadian experience, I would advise go for any job that you see first. Yes, go for any job that you see first, work on that job, build your experience, and then subsequently you can go for that professional job that you want to go for. And please note, for any professional job that you want to go for, you will be required to have a certification in that field if you are to be accepted, or you would have that course in view if you want that job to really be yours. Otherwise, brother, sister, grab any job that comes your way. I know you're an accountant, I know you're a doctor, I know you're an architect, but you can keep that all aside and start building your experience first. So the next thing you want to do that will be a challenge when you come here is the weather. The weather. It's so cold. Do you know we are actually in spring right now, but it's still snowy. I showed you my environment so you would have seen how it was, right? It's spring, and it's usually warmer than the winter, but as the case might be, this year the spring, early spring, still snowing. So my point is this: you should know at what time of the year you are arriving in Canada so you can get yourself prepared. If you're coming in during the winter, get thick clothes as you're coming. Get your winter socks, get your winter boots, get your winter jackets with hoodies. If you can come with just one of these items, it's okay, so that by the time you land here in Canada, you can comfortably go to the stores and get better specs, because probably the specs you got from your country might not be strong enough to keep you warm here. So the ones they have here, they have different kind of jackets, different kind of shoes, different kind of snow clothes for different temperatures. We have for -40, we have for -30, -20, -10, and like that. So it's better you come here and get those clothing. And then we also have the summer, we have the winter, we have the spring, and we have the autumn. These 4 seasons I mentioned are different weathers, and of course different weathers means different clothing. So get yourself prepared. And if you're settling down with your kids, if you're settling down with your family, wow, that's gonna be a tough one, because really waking up in the morning, preparing your kids, preparing yourself to go to work, and then your kids going to school is as challenging as when you were back home in your country. It's not going to be any much more easier or more difficult than it was when you were back home in your country. So you should actually prepare yourself for that, because you need to drop your children in school. You might need to drop them in daycares, although for some schools they do like provide like buses for your kids. When you want to enroll your child for a school here in Canada, Okay, so it actually depends on the ages of your kids. If you have children, because here in Canada we have the preschool age and we have the the ones that are above the preschool age. The preschool age are those ones are these kids that they go for daycare, and daycare, most of the daycares here in Canada are basically private daycare where you need to pay like $20 per hour per day for your child, and you might be lucky enough to get like $90 per week. And then if your child is about 5 years old, then you will need to enroll them in the government elementary school. This is free. The only thing they will ask you to make is just to buy some things for your kids, like, you know, provide their snow pants and I think bag, lunch box, and every other thing will be provided for them, their textbooks, writing pads, and all of that. So you have to wake up early in the morning. If you are living within the axis of the school bus would not come and pick your child. If you're living like 12 minutes close to the school bus will not come and pick your child. The school bus usually goes to pick children that stay far away from the school. So where you stay will determine if the school bus will come to pick your child or if it will not come to pick your child. Okay, yes, to the funny question, how did I get here? I was actually going somewhere. Okay, I was actually going somewhere and I took the Kodiak bus. As I took the Kodiak bus, the bus asked me to stop here. As I stopped here, I'm supposed to wait for 35 minutes. Did you hear that? I was supposed to wait for 35 minutes before I will now get another bus that will take me to my destination. And guys, can you guess what? My destination is actually 3 minutes drive only from here. Yet I am stuck outside here in this cold, snowy weather. As I'm talking to you guys, my lips are shivering. I'm so cold, but I just said that I'm going to use this opportunity to shoot this video because I've been actually wanting to shoot this video, but I've not really been chanced. Like I've been so busy, you know. So today I say I have to shoot this video. See, if I show you guys my arms, can you see my hands? See, you can see, right? My hands are numb. This is real. This is a real struggle. So my point is, why should I have to wait inside the snow under this cold weather for 35 minutes because I want to get a bus that will pick me here and drop me in my destination in 3 minutes? That brings us to a challenge, having a car. I don't have a car. So if you arrive Canada, then the first things you should do, or one of the first things you should do, should be getting a car. If you have your license back home in your country or where you're currently staying, please bring the driver's license of that particular state down here to Canada, because if you have it here, you can transfer your driving license to Canadian driver's license, and you'll be given 6 months to update it, to transfer your license. Like when you get your license from your country and you come here, you can transfer it to Canadian license, and you'll be given 6 months to complete all your documentation and pass their driver's test here, because driving here in Canada is different from driving in other parts of the world. So try to get your car so you will not be outside here as cold as I am, you know. And a journey that's supposed to take you 7 minutes with a car, if you're not careful, with a bus you might spend an hour 30 minutes, if not 2 hours. Yeah, this is real. Another challenge, another struggle of immigrants here in Canada is our monthly expenses. I've been here for like 3 months. Yeah, I've been here for like 3 months, and in these 3 months there are some expenses that you cannot avoid. You need to pay for your house rent, you need to pay for your internet, you need to pay for your bus plan, you need to go to the groceries to buy your groceries, you need to, like, there is no month that you don't have expenses. So these expenses are like fixed to the extent that every month you already know how much you would be spending for that month. You can give like an average, you know, that you'll be spending every month. So if you are not working, how would you meet up with these expenses? Or what if you are working and the amount you're receiving as your salary is not able to fit your bills? What would you do? So before coming, you should bear in mind that you're going to meet these expenses. You know, you need to pay for your rent monthly, you need to put your internet, because the internet bill is paid every month, and trust me, you need internet here in Canada. If you don't have a car, you need to pay for your bus card or your bus pass, or as it may be. And if you have a car, you need to pay for your insurance every month. There is no two ways about it. You cannot run away from this. The expenses here is real. Nobody might tell you this, but I am telling you this. Hey guys, please note, I'm giving a disclaimer. Everything I'm saying here is based on my own experience. I'm not speaking anything evil or negative about Canada. Canada is actually a nice country. It's a beautiful country. I am glad that I came here and that I am here. But the reason why I'm making this video is for you to prepare yourself before coming here, so that when you arrive here, you will be able to settle down probably faster than I did, and you would be more comfortable because you know what you'll be facing, and you'll be able to tackle issues as they arrive. The final thing we'll be talking about, God, I'm so cold and my bag is falling down. The last thing we're going to talk about now is for medicals. Guys, yes, there's free treatment here in Canada. Like, there's free medical treatment here in Canada, but the free medical treatment might not really cover up your prescriptions. I have never really gone to the hospital for any treatment. Like, God has kept me healthy. I thank God for that. So when you come, you need to apply for your Medicare. You can get that from Service NB, from Service Canada. Yeah, so your Medicare allows you to go to the hospital to see a doctor without paying any money. You can go there to have surgeries. You can go there to deliver your baby, C-section, normal delivery, or what have you. It's all free, but prescriptions would have to be paid for. But there are also some insurance. There are also some kind of insurance that also cover for prescription on the counter. I haven't done those ones, but if you can come and then ask for those ones and go for it, it will cover some of your prescriptions. So for me, that I don't have a prescription, what I did, because I do buy most of my drugs, like when I have like a little headache, I need like a Panadol or Advil or maybe some cough medicine, I go to Shoppers Drugs Mart, and they have this their Optium card, or is it Opium or Optium card? They have this discount card which I got. So whenever I buy something from them, you get discount. When your point is, I think, up to 10,000, you get like $10 cash, or use it to get a product. So you can also benefit from that as well. So guys, these are the challenges. These are the things that nobody will tell you when you arrive here in Canada. But I'm telling you all of this on a platter of gold. So guys, please prepare yourself before you come into Canada, so that you can be able to settle down comfortably. Now that you know the challenges that we immigrants face here in Canada, I hope when you come, you'll be able to settle down faster, get your winter clothes if you're coming during the winter. Even if you're coming through during the spring, like by this time, still come with your winter accessories. Later in April, it might get warmer. Like, it's not very friendly. It's not very friendly. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? These hands are shivering. And I still have to wait for like 15 minutes for my bus to arrive, because I'm going to a place that is just 3 minutes from here. Can you imagine? I need a car, guys. I need a car. But I'm also working on that. So see you guys in the next video. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see you guys. Bye.